Alright guys, so this will be a review of the 1/50th scale NorthWest 25D shovel made by Spec-Cast. This is a very nice model and retails for around 75 bucks. And compared to the other version made, it is about double the price, and I do not understand that, but besides that, it's a really nice model and there's really few things on it that don't give the appearance that it is a nice model. To start off, which will not be a very long review because there really isn't much to go over on it, I'll start with the undercarriage. And if we look at the undercarriage, you can see it has the flat pads like a machine from its time era would, and they are all metal, which is very nice as well. And if we look, they roll very smoothly and overall give a really nice appearance. Now, a machine of this time era would obviously have chain-driven tracks, and you could see they are chains to drive them right there. Unfortunately, they do not roll when you roll the tracks though, so they're just there for appearance. But besides that, they do give a very nice appearance, and they do look to be in scale with the rest of the undercarriage. Coming up to the body, you see that one thing that I really like on it is the paint is very nice on the model, and I think that the colors go very well with the entire model. Up top here, this black is flat black, and then the rest of on the bucket and everything is like a satin. One very nice feature is that the door for the cab slides open. Unfortunately, looking inside, it doesn't give a very nice appearance. There's a huge screw right there, and the levers are kind of out of scale, and that's the only thing I have to say that I don't like about this, is that exact reason. And then the bucket seat is in the back and whatnot, but that's really the only thing I don't like. If you look at it, it kind of doesn't look like anything. It kind of looks like it was just thrown together, but it is a very nice feature that the cab does open. And if we look on the front, you can see the two windows. On the back, you can see it has etched for a vent, obviously to let air into the engine. And turning into the counterweight, you can see it has the very nice black and white stripe with the NorthWest Engineering Company decal on the bottom, and it would have the doors here that would open up to let more air into the engine. If you also notice, you could see that the rivets are noticeable. This side has another opening door, and this time it opens for you to turn the winches to raise and lower the bucket and the boom. I'm not sure on exact terminology, as I don't really have much interest in these older machines or whatnot, so excuse what I call them, as it might not be correct. If we open up this door right here, it reveals the winches right there, and if you look, you could even see the front winch for what I believe is the bucket. And if I zoom out here, I will show you what each winch does. And that looks like a pretty decent view. So the first winch right here raises and lowers the boom. And keep in mind, this isn't the key that you get. I didn't have mine with me at this very moment, so I'm just using this one. And then the other drum will raise and lower the bucket. And they work very well. Very rarely will the string jump the sheaves or the pulleys, and overall it just makes for a very nice feature of the model. Close the door. That's what it looks like. One thing I have to say is, if you have a pick or something, that would be easier to open up the door, because sometimes it's kind of hard to get to. The inside of the machine and the top You can see, you see the two winches right there for the boom, and the equalizer right here for the bucket. And up top, again, it's just flat black, and there's just some stuff to represent stuff. It's nothing crazy. Going to the boom. The boom, I think, is very nice in the way how they painted it. All the rivets are painted. It's overall just a very nice piece, and it looks to, you know, really fit the model well. If you look at the boom, it's just a flat construction. If we turn it to the other side and tilt the model, and the boom, you could see the steps to get up top to grease everything and whatnot. Have the line running up top. There really isn't much until you get down, until you get up here, and then you get down to the bucket. Up top here, you can see the NorthWest decals very nicely made. The sheaves roll very smooth, smooth enough to actually roll them when the string is still on them. And everything like that is very nice. You can also see that the rivets are painted, and there are two sheaves as shown. Coming down over here to the bucket. The one disappointing thing about the bucket is that you can't get the bolt clamp to open in the back, which I guess would be hard to make as a manufacturer, but it would be very nice to display it over a truck with the back of the bucket open. And I assume they just didn't make that, as it would just be too difficult to make, and I'm sure everyone would break theirs and whatnot. But if we look at the bucket is very nice. I like the teeth on it. They look to be small enough to fit the bucket and nice enough to be in scale. The side of the bucket has the wear plating, and the back is actually really nicely made. You could see it does. It would actually look like one, and the way that it raises and lowers is simply from that sheave right there. And besides that, that pretty much sums up the review. And to give my summary of it, I think it's a very nice model. It's something to open up somebody's collection into older models, or even if you just have this one single model, it's a very nice model to have. And overall, it's just built very nice and painted very nicely, so I really don't have anything bad to say about it.